Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys, you saw the title. We're actually doing a pretty fun one today, a highly requested one at that. Just so happens I still have yet to SA10 this guy, so why not do it in today's video? We are going to be testing this guy out at SA1, and we're going to actually do a full test. So we're going to do a test where he is above 50% HP, and then a test where he is below 50% HP, getting that 70% increase in attack. So, without any further ado, let me hop in. Let's get started. Let's do the thing. Hopefully, I can find other other Ultra Instinct Gokus here today to do today's video. Now, how we usually do these, guys, I'm going to hop in here, and hop in here. How we usually do these is I will test him out. We should actually be able to do this in one single run, which will be very nice, actually. Let's just go ahead and select that one. It doesn't really matter. This team should be fine. So, we're going to do this in one single run on each time, hopefully. So we'll do a first a test at above 50% HP, and then secondly we'll do another test below 50% HP. Then I'll go SA10 him, and then we'll hop back in, do it again, and then at the end we'll talk about all the numbers and all of the things that we found in today's video. So let's go ahead and let's get started. As well as while this is loading, guys, if you're new to the channel, consider going down there right now, hitting that red subscribe button, joining the Nano fam today. As well as for an SA1 to SA10 comparison for the Ultra Instinct Goku. Consider that like button, guys. Here we go. Let's skip this. How are our rotations? Of course, both of our Gokus are on the very first one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this the way I want it to, and then we will test it out and we'll see what happens. So here we go. Here we are. We have our rotation ready to go. That took a few rotations because I wanted to get the Ultra Instinct Goku with the Super Saiyan God Goku because they share the first awakened and godly power. So, which are godly power being a 15% boost, and first awakened a 25% boost. So that's the most damage you can get from this guy. Like, watch what happens when we get here. We lose a significant amount, as well as, of course, key links, because Super Saiyan, the String Super Saiyan God Goku still has like one of the best key link sets in the game, if not the best. So, anyways, we're actually gonna get to see his passive being active for the first test rather than the second. So let's go ahead and do the thing. It looks like that. It's not, because that's over half, but the passive activated at the beginning of the turn, and then we got healed. So it's actually technically active right now. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get off their super, which kind of sort of like really sucks. But they're still going to tank for us, and so that's really worth in and of itself. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big boost on what I've already seen thus far throughout the fight. So about 280,000 here at SA1 with his passive active. Let's go ahead and let's see what the rest of this turn looks like here. Oh, we're getting crit off with them. Not an additional though. Look at them tank. It's glorious. When this guy gets a Dokkan Awaken, it's gonna be like the best thing ever. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get healed up here. We're gonna win this turn. So I'm gonna get healed up, and then we'll test him out over 50% HP here on one of the SSJ4 Vegeta fights here in just a moment. And by use him on the SSJ4 Vegeta event, I'm totally kidding, because I got to it and then realized that creates discrepancies, and we do not want that here in this video. We want to try and keep it as close to the way we want it to be. So he is currently linked up with my boy Super Saiyan God Goku, the same as he was before. LR Rose and Zamasu are not on the field, but that's totally fine. They didn't really offer anything to him, so it's totally okay for that to be like that. There's really no way for me to get off Vegeta's super here. I'm still gonna go ahead and select those, but yeah, we're gonna be one key behind on that. And even if we die here, that's not really a big of a deal. The biggest thing is just we want to see the damage right here. So I believe earlier he did about 280. Was it? Again, it was backwards. I'm gonna try not to do that again. It was just like the rotation worked out perfectly, and it was just, these are already sometimes can kind of be hard finding the leaders and all that, which it wasn't on the first one, but now this trying to find the second one, it took a little bit longer. I'll be real, it did take a little bit longer. People are back to running their Gogetas, people are back to running their freezes. I'm actually seeing a lot of freezes, which I definitely like. Yeah, we're gonna get really low, kind of low. Anyways, guys, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get this guy SA10. We've not seen what he can do at SA1. We won't talk about it too much here, because again, we'll talk about all of it at the end. We do all the number breakdown and all that towards the end of the video. Now see what he can do at SA1 with his passive and without his passives. Now I'm going to SA10 him. Then we're coming back here into the fight, and we're going to see what he can do at SA10 the same exact way, and we'll talk about it. So here we go. There he is, all SA10'd up. max super attack ready to go. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned in this video, and I usually do before now, but I do not put orbs into the units when I do these videos. I've specifically not been putting orbs into them because I was like, I'm probably going to end up making this video. So I want to keep them as base value as possible. That way you just kind of get an idea before you start manipulating them in the attribute system. So literally what we've been seeing, guys, is him at SA1 with no orbs whatsoever. Now he's at SA10, still no orbs. And we're going to see what he can do. Let's get right to it. First SA10 test at 50% HP and above. So we're not getting that additional attack boost. Here we go. Let's go ahead and let's select that. Again, really the only thing we care about here, because if it looks like I'm going to kill him prior to, yeah, because I don't really want to kill, I don't want to kill Goku here. I don't want to, because if I can get the one below 50% HP off here in 2 rotations, that would be like amazing. I just need to survive, take a lot of damage, and then we'll be good. I didn't actually get to see what that did there because I was talking to you guys, but again, we're going to talk about it in a second anyway. I am sure it was an increase, which is really all that matters. It obviously had been. I mean, it's obviously got to be an increase. Anyways, so there you go. Let me see if I can get the rotations to work out correctly, and then maybe I won't have to actually start over this time. So let's see what happens, guys. I'm going to continue on. I ended up having to restart because Rose and Zamasu decided to show it. I didn't get them super attacks, and they both additionaled and super attacked and killed him. So we are now reset. As you can see, we are very low on health, so his passive is absolutely and positively active. He's getting his +3 keys, getting everything going on here. So let's do the thing. Let's see what kind of damage we are going to output today. Before he's even began his super attack, he's already seeing 313,000 damage. Look at that. Look at that attack. That is awesome. I went ahead and popped an Icarus and a Whis, stacked them on top of each other that way. Hopefully he would have to super attack, I think, to kill us here. Not to mention we have a high chance to dodge anyway. But yeah, looky there. High chance to dodge. So here we go. Here we go. It's 980,000. Again, this is when there's so many things that have to happen for that, you know, under 50% HP and all that. But that was awesome. That was a lot of damage. Okay, we've seen what he can do now at SA1 and SA10. I think it is time for me to go over, crunch some numbers, and then let's talk about these super attack comparisons. Let's do the thing. Numbers have been crunched. We are now officially ready to talk SA1 to SA10 for this Ultra Instinct Goku. I said brand new. He's actually like two and a half weeks old now, but that's fine. So, just really quick rundown of the character. We are running a Godly Dimension team, which right now, this guy's not a TUR. So guys, remember, the numbers we are crunching is for a standard UR unit. This guy is not even Dokkan Awakened yet. This is going to get crazy. I kind of wanted to wait till he Dokkan Awakened, but then I was like, that could be for forever from now. Especially with how Super is going. No spoilers, but especially how Super is going, it could be, it's still a few weeks out, several weeks out. So that's why we're doing it now without him being TUR. Plus, I just didn't want to wait to SA10 until then. So anyways, Godly Dimension category, key +2, HP attack defense plus 120%. So he's getting boosted, obviously double leads. Super attack is raises attack. So there is a small discrepancy in there from that, but not really. Immense damage modifier on his super attack. And then of course his passive is at start of turn attack and defense plus 70% if below 50% HP, key +3, and high chance to dodge, as well as, of course, the main thing we were testing out here, a plus 70% to attack. So at SA1, with no passive active, which I know it happened differently, but that's how we're going to do it here. No passive active, 180,945 damage. Then, once we did it, actually the first time, and his passive was active, we saw a huge increase in damage, as obviously we would expect. And even with that raises attack, I mean, this is about what we would expect to see. So this still stays pretty on point. But with the passive active at SA1, 280,378 damage. Now, one thing before we actually hop into SA10, it is orthogonal since he is not TUR, as I just said. His actual SA10 multiplier is only 475%, whereas a standard TUR, like for example SSJ3 Ancient Goku, SSJ4 Goku, stuff like that, they have a 505% SA10 multiplier. So that's also worth noting. We're going to even see a even higher increase once he's at SA10 and in TUR form. But SA10 with no passive active, he did 351,796 damage. And then with the passive activated, a almost whopping 150,000 damage increase, but he did 499,423 5 damage. That is insane, because here's the other thing too, guys. This isn't your standard, this one, no type advantage, and 2, this isn't your standard event. They have these events, which it is too, because it is a Dokkan Fest, but this guy hasn't had any orbs put into him. This is his base values that you are. This guy was going against, obviously, a 57 event that already has a higher defense than a standard event. So, doing 499,000 as a standard UR at SA10, that's crazy. Doing 351,000 is still good. So, anyways, there you go, guys. There was our SA1 to SA10 Ultra Instinct Goku comparison video. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider hitting that like button, guys. I love doing these. These are some of my favorite videos that I've done here on the channel. I was kind of like just straying away and doing just kind of the different things here and there. And so this is one of those these are fun to do. Anyways, guys, that has been today's video. If you're new here, consider subscribing. As I just said, consider hitting the like button if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, guys, have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Nanogenix signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.